Welcome to Cowabunga Ranger Talk. I saw these and I wanted to kind of spotlight on them. These are the new Page Punchers turtles. That's their price right there. And man, they look rough. Like, look at this face sculpt. Like, look at Donnie's face sculpt. You could see it there. Wow, I don't know. This is not. I don't know. I've been a long time turtle fan, and I don't see this as being anything impressive. That, oh man, I gotta get this. But I don't know. I guess this artwork looks okay-ish, but here they're just dots, and here he's wearing his bandana. So what are we doing here? Like, and look at this face. Like, that don't look like Leo to me. But and again, that's just what I'm seeing here. If somebody knows, what this is supposed to represent or something, but like, look at these. These look trashy and ugly. It's like, I don't know. Y'all let me know.
Bunga Ranger Talk. Today we are looking at the Turtles in Time, giving them sort of a box review because I did get to see them in store and I gave a quick overview look at them, but also looking at some sort of a wish list for IDW with McFarlane. See, a couple of things that I think would be cool to make as figures. So, as you saw in the earlier entry, I covered the Turtles in Time, and let's jump right on into it then. Obviously, these are pre-order shots. I just wanted to put them in there because they look nice, and these are out. So, sort of a bonus would be that we're gonna get, Raph and Mike. Raph and Mike have already been solicited in a couple of places, so the Turtles in Time. Raph and Mike are coming. There might be a couple of floating images around of already these two figures, but just to get them out of the way, they are definitively coming. So there's that. Now, number one, what do I think? It's an obvious, and yes, it's because I'm a fan. Well, a respectable fan because I'm not marking out for it, but I did like Next Mutation, so Venus would be an important character to bring in. And since she's been done in the IDW as this girl that gets turned into a bunch of pieces and they put a gem in her back and they sort of hodgepodge reassemble her, I think from human to turtle, and it's just an interesting concept, and I think it would make a great toy. So Venus would be number one, IDW 128. The next on the wish list would be Karai. I am always down for a Karai. This particular look is IDW number one, Untold Destiny of the Foot. I think it's cool, and I think it's also good as a variant because if you're gonna McFarlane likes to do a lot of variants to their stuff, so you could probably make a glowing, like a red outline, or you can make a translucent parts for this one, so it wouldn't be just a one done figure. And there's been enough samurai girls or karate girls or what have you that you can make a lot of these pieces already. So, making Karai as a figure, I'm always down for it, and I think it would be cool. And that's number two. Number three, this is actually from IDW. I'd like any IDW version of Splinter. I like this particular shot, this particular look for Splinter. I think it would be a great figure, and this would serve two purposes, which is as a toy collector, you wanna, if you have a figure that can cover two bases, great. So the two bases are, you cover the McFarlane line, but since Loyal Subjects also did the IDW, the big character that they didn't do was Splinter. They didn't do a Splinter for that line. So if you collected the Loyal Subjects, you probably get this Splinter, and that would fill in the void of, oh, you know what, I'm done with Loyal Subjects, I'm done with this. but you still need most collectors, most series need a Splinter, and this Splinter is just a cool look. And by the way, this is for IDW Collection Volume 2, but he's been in a lot of comics, so just heads up. Next is something that it looks really cool. It's from IDW Ninja Turtles Micro Series Villains Krang. I think it'd be awesome to have a Krang in a black coat, with the glowing piece in the chest, the face, the whole like sort of Bane mask. This is a great freaking look. And making this a figure would be awesome. I think Krang doesn't get enough figures, and this would be just a cool look. You do this as a cool look, and in variants, you can make one in its regular look, and then you can make one that's glow in the dark, because the character's got glow in the dark pieces to him. So now you have two Krangs. Or if you want to make a full translucent Krang, you got 3 uses out of it, so it's not a waste of a buck, or it's not a one-time buck. It's got multiple pieces and multiple uses. I don't know if there's other Utrons. These are just like, because the way I selected these, I'm just picking out cool characters to make this list. So it's not specific to, I read this is comic. No, it's just going off comic cover aesthetics. So if there is like the Utron race, you could probably use this book on other people. Okay, so the regular Krang is this sort of fleshy color. Then the other, an Utron, you can just like sort of change a couple of colors. So instead of the black coat, you make a gray coat, or instead of Krang like this, you make a Utron be pink or hot pink. There's always more bucks you can use if you want to make Krang's race of aliens. So I think that would be a pretty cool idea as well. And finally, number 5, I'd like to have a set. I don't know if this is cheating or not, but like just for fun, because I don't want them to make too many of these turtles. I mean, personally, I don't know where the license is going to go once Mattel comes in and all of this and all of that. But just as a fun set, I'd like to have Pirate Turtles. I think it'd be cool. This is from IDW Ninja Turtles in Time, number 3. And it looks cool. It looks cool. And by the time you get this out, maybe a year and a half from now, there might be another, Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So the whole pirate thing might swing back around. So it could be very timely. So I think that'd be a cool set. Just, hey, look, let's have some pirate turtles. Why not? Turtles have been in space. They've done a million other things. And with NECA's future unsure, if you just want to have a one-off set, I think that'd be pretty cool. Thanks for watching another episode of Cowabunga Ranger Talk, and subscribe for more. Bye.